Look at this, grey sky and no wind. No sun, no wind, no generation, November. It was the same last year at this time of year. You get 2 or 3 weeks worth of very low generation, and therefore we have to use a backup charger. But let's just look at the voltmeter in the house. That gives an indication of what's going on. And here's the house voltmeter. So 47.9. We've got a few lights running, the computer on, the pellet boiler, maybe the fridge. That's an indicator that battery volts are low. So I'll just switch the kettle on. Kettle's on, volts go down some. Yeah. So I think it's 20 seconds before the inverter changes over to the mains. But we're talking here about indicators for low battery volts. Yeah. So there you go. Kettle off and the volts have gone up, but no, they haven't gone up wonderfully. So let's go and have a look at the batteries. So here's the batteries. Let's just see what the hydrometer has to say. Oh, it's not too bad on this one. It's about halfway. It's about 1250. Let's try it on a different pack. There we go. Yeah, that's a bit lower. Also, it was really quite cold last night. Yeah. About 1200 on that one. So let's try this one. Yeah, and that's about halfway. It's about 1200. So they're all very even, but the volts are a bit low. So I'd like to put the charger on for a while. You're better off if you know that the weather is going to be grey like this, which I do. Looking at the weather forecast, it's going to be grey for the next week or so. The wind's going to pick up towards the middle of the weekend apparently, but it's time to put some charge into these batteries now. A bit now stops them getting lower, and it's not as if we have to do this very often. I mean, this whole system behaves itself impeccably for everything but about 2 months right in the middle of the winter, and then just occasionally in that 2 months we need to put the charger on. So there you go. Hopefully that's a bit of an insight. It's about being observant and knowing what your system's doing. We've got lots of automatic stuff. We could actually have the charger coming on automatically if we wanted to, but I choose not to, and I will have to have a think about that and see how it will fit into our philosophy, because we're about quite a lot of the time. We can take notice of what's going on. You could get the Victron Multi Plus to say when the battery volts go below, say for instance 47.8 for more than 30 seconds, switch the charger on for an hour or an hour and a half or something like that, which might be a good thing. Yeah, I'll have a look at the settings, but for the moment we'll just stick the charger on. Cheers for now. No sun, no wind, no generation, November.